At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is also brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349. News is also brought to you by Hope Cancer Care of Nevada, providing quality cancer care in a spa-like setting. We are Pahrump's only chemotherapy center. Call 1-800-881-4226. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino. Located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160, you can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com.
Tonight on News 46, new information is released regarding yesterday's structure fire.
A bike rider is struck by a vehicle on Highway 160.
And help is needed for a girl to receive medical treatment. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Glenn Evers and Monique Mitchell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, March 22nd, 2013. I'm Glenn Evers.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
In the early morning hours, a structure fire occurred approximately 3:30 a.m. yesterday on Simpkins Street. The double-wide manufactured home had fire throughout the roof when firefighters arrived. Pahrump Valley Fire Rescue, the FBI, the Las Vegas Fire Department Bomb Squad, and multiple other law enforcement authorities were dispatched to the scene because the property allegedly has booby traps.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, the State Fire Marshal's Office, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, and the FBI are investigating the property at 2721 West Simpkins Road. The call history in the Nye County Sheriff's Office reports possible dangers on the property. Deputies are familiar with the property because of past association with the owner, Philip Pertonini, who apparently has some sort of metal sticks sticking out of the ground to deter trespassers. The fire broke out at the home a few hours after Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies recovered a stolen vehicle from the property. Pertonini was apparently not home at the time of the fire. He was located and arrested on charges related to the stolen vehicle. Pertonini has a history of arrest for unlawful use of a controlled substance, ex-felon in possession of a firearm, and other firearm offenses. As of yet, no explosive devices have been located on the property. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
Judge Robert Lane has ordered that the former Nye County School District psychologist, Perry Hood, receive a mental health evaluation.
The 69-year-old is facing child pornography charges after his arrest at a home owned by the Nye County School District in Tonopah was searched, and police say they located almost 100 photographs of child pornography, some taken in that residence located on Bryan Avenue. Peoria, Arizona police tipped off local law enforcement when investigating a case in Arizona involving Hood possibly attempting to take explicit photographs of a child in their area. He has been charged with 21 counts of possession of child pornography. Once the evaluation is completed, Perry Hood will return to court where the judge will make a final decision whether a trial will take place or Hood will be committed. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
A bike rider escaped injury last night on Highway 160 when he was struck by a car near Taco Bell.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
When Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene, they found one man who was sitting on the curb next to Taco Bell with his bike partially in the street with damage to the front tire. The car was sitting on the side of the road next to Taco Bell and it only sustained minor damage. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue medics checked out the victim on scene, who declined to be transported to local facilities. No one inside the car was injured in this accident. Deputies did block traffic on the east side of the roadway while the investigation was being conducted. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
As we head into our first break, the Pahrump Nugget is holding a huge celebration tomorrow night. Everyone is invited to the Nugget's 12th anniversary party.
Hey, this is Deanna O'Donnell here at the Pahrump Nugget. Jeff Simmons is on vacation, so we're going to tell you about all the events happening here at the Pahrump Nugget this weekend. Of course, we're going to have a band there at the Stage Bar. Joey Carmone is going to be up there tonight and tomorrow night, all beginning at 7 p.m. Don't forget that tomorrow is the big anniversary celebration here at the Pahrump Nugget. It's 12 years that they've been here in the town of Pahrump. They're going to have cake and champagne beginning at 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. And of course, all day long, you get a free t-shirt to bring in 12 years here in our town. And don't forget that they're having March bingo specials here at the Pahrump Nugget all March long, so you can still do that till the end of March. And of course, the 27,000 pot of gold giveaway, cash drawings every Friday and Saturday night here at the Pahrump Nugget. And then they're going to have the 10,000 lucky hot seat drawing. Come on down to the Pahrump Nugget for that, and as well as all the things. They also want to let everybody know that you can come on down to the Pahrump Nugget and join them for Easter. They're having an $11.99 buffet. So come on down to the Pahrump Nugget. You can give them a call at 751-6500. And don't forget to go down to Goldtown and Lakeside as well. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back to News 46. Two Brunswick, Georgia teenagers were arrested today in the shooting death of a 13-month-old boy who was in his stroller. The suspects are a 17-year-old boy and a 14-year-old boy. They are being held on suspicion of first-degree murder. The mother of the baby, Sherry West, said she was walking home from the post office near her home in New Brunswick when her baby boy, Antonio, in his stroller around 9 a.m. yesterday morning. She said two boys approached her and asked her for money. She replied that she had none. After a scuffle, they shot Sherry in the leg and also a bullet grazed her ear. Then they proceeded to turn the gun on the toddler and shot him in the face. Her baby boy died instantly.
You have a chance to take part in something that may be life-changing for a local child. Tabitha Armstrong is hoping that a fundraiser will help her beautiful daughter recover from a lifelong medical condition.
I'm here with Tabitha Armstrong. Tabitha, tell me about your daughter. What's going on with her?
My daughter is 15 years old, and she has been fighting what they call scoliosis, idiopathic scoliosis, since she was 3. Due to the fact of her growing spurt, her scoliosis has twisted pretty severely. So they're suggesting to put 2 Harrington rods in her back. That we're not comfortable with making that decision to do that yet. So we found a non-surgical treatment in Las Vegas that offers a form of traction and vibration. This treatment, unfortunately, isn't covered by insurance, and so we just wanted to get it out to the community that we're having a fundraiser for her next Saturday. And it's going to be at Bulletproof Transmission and More next to Taco Bell. And we're just looking for the community to reach out and give us donations of any kind. Items are fine. If they're able to, cash would be fine. We also went to local businesses to see if they'd be willing to donate any kind of certificates or items that we could raffle off, because we're also going to have a raffle. So our goal is to just raise money to be able to offer her this treatment that keeps us away from having to do surgery.
What's your daughter's name?
Rihanna,
And how old is Rihanna?
15.
15. She's got pretty severe scoliosis. This is affecting her everyday life, isn't it?
Absolutely. Just recently, because she's grown so quickly, it's twisted, and she's in a lot of pain every single day. So yeah, the severity has gotten pretty severe.
So tell me about this chair that we're looking at right here, which helps stretch out her back, and then the treatments that she has to have. The chair costs how much?
The chair is $4,500. She's going to have to do 2 weeks of intensive treatment, which will be in the morning and in the evening for 2 weeks. They want to see how she's going to respond to that. After that, we'll have to put her in this chair 2 to 3 times a day, 40 minutes at a time. And what it does is it tractions them, so it puts the spine in the opposite direction than it's twisting. So it retrains neurologically, and it retrains the muscles to say this is how you're supposed to be.
When is the rummage sale going to be held?
It's Saturday the 30th at Bulletproof Transmission and More, which is next to Taco Bell. It's from 8 to 3, 8 to 5. We really didn't put a time on when we are going to close it.
And so as well, if you can't make it to the rummage sale, or if you don't have any items, you can donate cash. You can also go to Bank of America and donate right to her account.
Yes.
And what's the name?
Her name that it's under?
Yeah, the name that the bank account's under.
Tabitha Armstrong, which is myself, and then Rihanna's on there also.
There you go.
Being that she's a minor. The other thing is they can drop off items to Bulletproof on Thursday, Friday, even Saturday morning. If people aren't unable to get those items there, they can give me a call, and we'll make arrangements to come by.
What's the phone number to call?
775-513-1113.
So once again, we're going to be having that rummage sale. If you can't make it, please donate and help her out. What a wonderful thing, what a wonderful fundraiser, helping this youngster out.
We conclude our conversation with Healthcare Partners cardiologist Dr. Eric, who spoke on yesterday's broadcast about the effects of drinking sugary drinks.
I was shocked. Surveys on calorie intake and food consumption by teenagers in the United States show that the percent of calories consumed from sugary drinks has doubled in the last 10 years to where now, instead of 10% of the person's calorie coming from sugary drinks, it's a little bit over 20%. I don't fault Mayor Bloomberg for trying to legislate something. 6 out of 10 people in the city are heavy. He understands what most politicians and policymakers do, which is that health translates into higher costs for everyone, more taxes to pay for health care, overall higher health care dollars. I mean, let's face it, he is a little bit messianic about the things he believes in. But we try to regulate health and welfare in all aspects of our lives, whether it's safety of vehicles, safety of food products, safety of medications, airline safety. None of this is a surprise to anyone, but I think for a lot of people, the issue of food and food intake and what you can drink and how much you can drink is taken very personally.
What about diet sodas?
The diet soda itself has no calories, but the diet soda by itself isn't going to make someone heavy. There's no caloric value there. But studies show that when you take that to replace calories that you want to get rid of, you end up taking them in through something else. So let's say you have your diet soda. That doesn't seem to stop people from having a supersized fry and a triple Mac. So there you go.
What would you recommend a parent or an individual to do instead of going the direction of these high-calorie drinks? Should you go to water? Is teas a good idea, or what?
First, I think you have to know how to read a food label, and you have to actually read it and ask yourself, okay, as part of my daily intake of food and drink, where does this fit in? Does it fit in? So I think it starts a little bit with food education, which relates to knowing about the ingredients and building blocks of a healthy daily diet. And part of that is knowing how to read a label.
Some people don't look at the drinks as something that is taking in calories. They look at their food. Well, this is what I ate today, but they don't count those other drinks.
I think, again, it's an educational matter. it's not easy to tell people, oh, just drink water. I mean, who wants to drink water? It doesn't have much taste. It doesn't give you a buzz. You know.
As far as that's concerned, definitely look at everything that you're taking in per day.
I think it is, and that ties into a conversation we had recently about making different choices in foods and how that can lead to better health over time. There are no miracle cures here. This is all over time, but the good habits start young.
All right, folks, we'll keep it here because we'll have more news for you after these messages.